On Friday, October 14th, Fulbright Scholar and Professor of Bible and Religion at Huntington University in Indiana, Dr. Mark Fairchild, will be speaking at Bethlehem Lutheran Church in Johnson City about his recent archaeological work in Turkey. And here to tell us more about Dr. Fairchild and his upcoming presentation is Larry Larson. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Good morning, Chris.
Good.
Thank you for having me this morning.
For folks that may not be familiar with Dr. Mark Fairchild, kind of fill us in on what he does.
Sure. Dr. Fairchild, of course, is on the faculty of Huntington University in Huntington, Indiana. He's a professor of Bible and religion at that university. And for the last 20 years, he has made it his mission to go to Asia Minor, is what we call it in the Bible, but today we know it as modern-day Turkey. And in that area, he traces the missionary journeys of St. Paul. He's well known in that area for, as a matter of fact, they call him Indiana Mark, to go with Indiana Jones, and he's been traipsing throughout that area on his archaeological expeditions. And he also is an award-winning photographer and has photographed over 200 sites in Turkey. So this last year, he was a Fulbright scholar, and he led an expedition to a submerged basilica in Nicaea, which, as Christians know, is the birthplace of the Nicene Creed. And he's producing this year another documentary in addition to his first one, which is called The Last Apostle, and it can be viewed on Amazon Prime if you get that streaming service.
And there's a trailer out there that I watched on YouTube yesterday. The trailer itself will pull you in and make you want to watch the documentary, because he's actually walking in the footsteps that the Apostle Paul may have taken on some of those Roman roads that are still available.
Absolutely. And Turkey is a relatively poor country, and they don't have the resources to be able to take care of all of their antiquities. And so all of those antiquities are just out in the open, and you can visit them and see exactly all of the areas that St. Paul visited. So all of those cities that are mentioned in the book of Acts and the book of Revelations, you can just go ahead and visit.
And that's what Dr. Mark Fairchild is doing, and he's coming to town to talk about his studying, his adventures, what he's been doing in Turkey on his last visit.
That's absolutely correct, and we're just absolutely delighted to have him on Friday the 14th of October. We're going to have a catered dinner to lead events off, and then he will have a presentation, and then absolutely have a question and answer period after that. All right.
Larry, we appreciate you coming by today. Let's give everybody some information about this big event coming up. Archeologist, documentarian, Dr. Mark Fairchild will be at Bethlehem Lutheran Church on Friday, October the 14th. I encourage you to go by and check that out.